guys, it's Didi Tekz back again with another video. Right guys, I know it's been so long since I last uploaded, but to be honest I've been so busy with football. But guys, don't worry, I'm back, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a review over all of the Arsenal signings and how they're going to impact us going forward this season, and also a little brush up over the Arsenal vs Liverpool game in the Premier League. So guys, I'm going to go from the defence line to the attack, and we're going to start with Kepa Arrizabalaga. We bought Kepa from Bournemouth. You know, Kepa is vastly experienced, he's good with his feet, and he's a solid Premier League goalkeeper. And to have someone of that quality to back up a quality goalkeeper like David Raya can really make Arsenal so strong at the back defensively going forward this season. Talking of the defence line, we also bought a player from Valencia. You know, he's so young, he has so much talent. Christian Mosquera, you know, he's a brilliant player, he's so strong with both feet, he can play at left back, right back, and right-sided centre back, and also left-sided centre back. A player with this versatility can really make Arsenal's the back line so strong and unpredictable for any attacking teams to go against, and having a backup to William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes can be so impactful for Arsenal because they play so many games, and there's obviously, with now the fact that we have so many games like the Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, there's a high chance that one of them could catch a knock, need a rest, and someone like Christian Mosquera being able to step in can really help the Arsenal to continue to push for more trophies. Arsenal also made another smart signing now going into the midfield with Christian Norgard, and I feel like this signing with Christian Norgard is so good because he's so experienced now. He's one of the few Arsenal players, you know, who are over the age of 30 and brings that experience, that leadership quality, because guys, don't forget that Christian Norgard was a captain in Brentford, and he's so strong, he's really good in the air, and obviously going to be a brilliant, you know, another brilliant player for Arsenal to have. We also bought the midfielder from Real Sociedad, and this is the player that Real Madrid have wanted, Liverpool have wanted, also Arsenal, and we bought him in. This is one of the first times that Arsenal has really gone for a player that many teams in the world really want, and it's Martin Zubimendi. It's going to really change the way how Arsenal attack, defend, because Zubimendi, he's a class playmaker, you know, the way he dictates the game, he's so technically efficient, and I feel like he's going to work so well with Declan Rice, because the things that Zubimendi may possibly lack in terms of the ability to cover ground as faster, you know, the height, sometimes the aerial ability, players like Declan Rice and Christian Norgard can really, you know, help out. The things that many players may say Christian Norgard may lack, or Declan Rice, you know, the ability, you know, to dictate the game, to, you know, to take the sting out of things, to always keep the ball in all areas. Zubimendi has in abundance, like Manchester City have with Rodri. Now we also need our own dictator, because all of the best teams in the world, look at PSG, they have Vitinha. Look at Barcelona, they have Pedri. Look at Bayern Munich, they have Joshua Kimmich. They all have that one player with the ability to dictate the game, play at their own pace, and with Martin Zubimendi, I feel like Arsenal have really gotten a brilliant player. Now we're going to go to the attack, and we brought in a player from Chelsea, Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke, in my opinion, is a solid Premier League player, and it really brings us something different to Bukayo Saka, because now on the left wing we have Martinelli, who's direct, who's fast, and Leandro Trossard, who maybe isn't as fast but really intelligent and intricate. Same with the right wing, you know, we have Bukayo Saka, who's very conservative, he's an intelligent player, he loves to cut in, he loves to go on the outside, but Madueke, you know, he's fast, he's direct, he's dynamic, and he's really going to give us something different going towards this season, and is really going to push, you know, for us to win trophies, you know, improve our squad, because Madueke can play on the right and he can also play on the left wing. Arsenal, you know, this is, you know, the signing that many Arsenal fans would be most excited about. It's our Swedish striker. He goes by the mass celebration is Victor Gyökeres. You know, he's so strong, he's so fast, and last season he scored about 52 goals. He scored more goals than players like Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Mohamed Salah, Ousmane Dembele, Lewandowski. You can keep naming it. Victor Gyökeres knows how to put the ball in the back of the net, and this is pretty much the last striker Arsenal have had since, let's say, Aubameyang or Lacazette. And I feel like Gyökeres will bring so much more strength and stubbornness to defense lines, you know, because he loves to run the channel, he loves to bully defenders, as well as him sitting in the 6-yard box is always going to occupy defenders and leave spaces for the likes of Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, you know, to find little areas in the box where they can also affect the game. And this signing signing of Victor Gyökeres, he's a goal machine. He scored 97 goals in 102 club appearances for Sporting, and obviously many people would say he scores a lot of penalties, he's the Portuguese league, but it can never be a coincidence, because as many people say, scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football, and Gyökeres makes it look so easy. And having that sort of goal scoring striker who loves to take penalties, loves to take free kicks, shows that he has a real knack of scoring goals and is really going to make Arsenal so strong going forward. And another signing that Arsenal have made this season, and in my opinion is the signing that I'm most excited about. He's already spoken about how much he loves the club, how much he's always admired the club and wanted to play for this team. It's the Crystal Palace star man, it's Eberechi Eze. We bought this player in for £60 million, and it's a brilliant signing for Arsenal, because the few seasons ago, we showed that we have the quality, we have to play out from the back. Our defense line is solid, but sometimes there's a clear over-reliance on Bukayo Saka, and when teams are defending against Arsenal, in their mind they can just think, how are we going to stop Saka? How are we going to stop Saka? How are we going to maybe stop Odegaard and Saka linking up? Because they feel like there's most of the threat on the right hand side. But because Victor Gyökeres as well as Eberechi Eze love to attack in the left attacking third, because most of Gyökeres' channel runs are always on the left side where he can cut in and shoot, as well as having a baller like Eberechi Eze on the left wing, it makes Arsenal so much more unpredictable, because Eze isn't the fastest, he's not the most direct, but what he is and what he has and possesses is that quality that can unlock any defense with a pass, with a shot, with a skill. When Arsenal go against a low block, Arsenal, I feel like, is one criticism I have of them is that we're always looking for the perfect goal. Sometimes it feels like we want to go all the way into the net and tap it in so we'll be happy, but sometimes we just need someone to take the risk and take a strike. We do have good shooters in the team like Declan Rice, like Martin Odegaard, like Bukayo Saka, but sometimes can they feel more confident to take the shot? And we have players who are high volume shooters like Noni Madueke, like Eberechi Eze and Victor Gyökeres, who are going to make us so ruthless and a lot more unpredictable. Talking about the attacking third, which is also so positive for Arsenal going into the season, is the fact that we still have players like Ife Wanyeri, still has a point to prove, to show why he can play more games and has the quality, to back up Odegaard, back up Saka, and also the 15-year-old Max Dowman. He has so much talent, quality and potential, and surely he's going to make a few impacts off the bench this season. Now guys, we're going to brush up on the Liverpool game at Anfield and how most of those signings that played in this game today, affected the game, their performance, and if it's positive or maybe if it's a little bit negative. So we're going to start with Christian Mosquera. Christian Mosquera didn't necessarily start the game, but for some reason William Saliba came off injured in the 6th minute. And to be fair, I give credit to Mosquera because I'm very sure that he wasn't really preparing to play this game, and the fact that he can come on, against the best team in the league at Anfield, which is a really tough place to go, with the atmosphere, against Etikite, who's in brilliant form, Mo Salah, Florian Wirtz, with the attackers that Liverpool have, and put such a good performance is plaudits to the player, because it shows that he has that maturity. And I feel like it was the game for Mosquera, to really earn the trust of the Arsenal fans, if, let's say, he was to play with Gabriel or play with William Saliba. So that just shows now, it gives Mikel Arteta something to think about, if sometimes we'll have to start Mosquera if he's going to be putting out good performances like that. In this game, we also had Zubimendi. I think he played a good game, to be honest. In the first half especially, he really dictated the game. In the second half, I would say Liverpool were pushing, for the first goal with the atmosphere at Anfield. But Zubimendi, he dictated the game so well. I love the way him and Declan Rice, they link up so well. Sometimes they interchange, because you'll see Declan Rice coming in deep to receive the ball from David Raya on the half turn, or you would also see Zubimendi coming in deep, and it just shows the versatility of the two players. And obviously with the free kick that Dominic Szoboszlai scored, which was an amazing strike, it was given away from Martin Zubimendi, and I feel like that's a learning point for him, because he lost a little bit of concentration, and that shows in the Premier League, if you lose concentration, you can get punished in a split second. And obviously Martin Zubimendi, he's still a young player, he's still going to learn. We also had Noni Madueke coming in for the injured Bukayo Saka, and in my opinion, Noni Madueke had a positive game. He was really going at Kerkez and made a real battle with Milos Kerkez, because Kerkez is also a really good defender, and I love how relentless Noni Madueke was. To be honest, I can't really count the amount of times that Madueke played a pass backwards. He kept on going relentlessly at Kerkez, and obviously he created a few chances here and there, and it was a really positive performance from Noni Madueke. We also had Victor Gyökeres up top, and obviously it was a pretty difficult game at the office for Gyökeres because apart from maybe Gabriel Saliba, Gyökeres was against the best centre-back pairing in Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk. Both of them are so strong, both of them are fast, and Gyökeres, he tried his best in my opinion. Obviously he didn't have his best of games, but to be fair to Gyökeres, he didn't have a lot of service, and the few times Gyökeres was on the ball, you could tell that Liverpool sensed danger and they were instantly on his touch. They tried to give him a little budge because they know that if Gyökeres gets set and gets going, he's so powerful and fast. And Liverpool, to be fair, they did do well to counter that, and they really prepared for Victor Gyökeres. In this game, we saw Eberechi Eze come on in around the 70th minute. I'm a bit disappointed because of the fact that I feel like Eberechi Eze could have come on a bit earlier, because Gabriel Martinelli, he stayed on the pitch, and to be honest, I think Gabriel Martinelli, he didn't do anything, guys. There was no threat on that left hand side. Every single time Gabriel Martinelli got the ball, he lost it, and the few touches the Eberechi Eze got of the ball, you can feel the quality, how he glides past players. He has that X factor, and what he brings to this team is amazing. Eze is such a baller, and he's gonna be so strong going forward for Arsenal. Obviously, yes, we lost the game to Liverpool, but we were the better team in my opinion. We dominated the game, but we never found the goal, and that one mistake from Zubimendi cost us the game by giving away the free kick. And this just shows how difficult this Liverpool team are, to knock off their stride in trying to win the Premier League, because Liverpool didn't play their best game. But like I said, as a champion, even if you don't play your best and get results, that's the real way to show that you're champions, and Liverpool did that today. So that's just a learning point, and going forward, I would like to see Eberechi Eze start a lot more games for Arsenal, because he shows that quality. Gabriel Martinelli was so disappointing today, not to knock off him as a player. I just feel like Arsenal are so much more dangerous having Eze or Saka on the wing with Gyökeres up top and Ødegaard in the attacking midfield role. So yes, like I said, it was a bit disappointing, but there were a few positive signs. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please put down in the comment section below what you think about all of the Arsenal signings and how they're impacting us this season. Also, another quick announcement, because last season most of my videos were all about Arsenal. Guys, in this channel, yes, because we're going into a big 2025-26 season, not all the videos are going to be about Arsenal. We have the Champions League. We're seeing so many big Champions League games. We're seeing Barcelona going to Newcastle, Bayern Munich playing Chelsea, Barcelona will play Chelsea, Man City, Real Madrid. So many big games, and it's going to be discussed on the Didi Tekz podcast, because I'm sure many of you guys are wondering, but I'm not an Arsenal fan. But guys, don't worry, you guys don't have to be an Arsenal fan to come on the Didi Tekz channel and listen to good football talks with Didi Tekz himself. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. It's Didi Tekz out.